In today's video, I will show you 20 animal games I have found. I tried to find different genres, so everyone would hopefully find at least one game they want to try. You can find all of the upcoming games at least on Steam platform. Many of them can also be found in Epic Games. But what are we waiting for? Let's get on the list. Let's boil a zoo. If you really love the style of Stardew Valley, you'll probably love this style too. The game is not supposed to be realistic, even when it has a lot of realistic elements. It has a lot of humor in it and is a fast-moving game. You can and must customize your zoo the way you want. There are tons of decorations, animals, fences, and things to unlock in general. You don't need any DLCs for a fulfilling game, but each DLC feels like a new game. They give so much new animals and items and are not even overpriced, so if you really fell in love with this game, I would recommend to think about the DLCs. Even when the game moves fast, it still has so much to give that the game would be over quickly. A lot of people have around 100 hours in it, which is not so common in these styled games. If you are around the same age as me, you can probably remember Tamagotchi or the pet shop versions of it. The pets need to be taken care of. This game is free to play, but it's not a long-term game, so don't expect many hours in this game. But it's a good option if you just want to try something new for a while. In Pet Idol, you can customize your house and your home and get a lot of pets instead just for one. It is a cute and a simple game. The game works more in Idol than actually playing it. What it means is that the game runs and farms things even when you're not playing it. Oh, and this game is also free to play. Enderling Extinction is Forever. Enderling has an amazing and special style. This game is a story game where you have to keep your children alive. You can lose your children in a world where life is hard even for the humans. The story doesn't really have much of a positive vibe, but that's why the story is something you will remember forever. I will still give you a warning. If you're very sensitive, maybe this game is not for you. This game doesn't either fit for the younger children. Stray. In Stray, you are a cat in Cyberpunk's world. The cat gets separated from its family and the story is about finding the cat's family again. It is a story game mixed with adventure and puzzles. The game is very light and fits for everyone who just loves cats. Cry Primal. Most of us know the Far Cry series, but so far a lot of people have not heard of Primal. Primal is not a new game, it came out in 2016, but it is still worth playing if you like games which are based in the Stone Age. Cry Primal is a story game based in old Stone Age where you play as Dakar. Dakar is part of Vengeance who gets dominated by other violent groups. In the game you can tame a lot of animals and they can walk with you in many different ways. They can be your partner in a warfield or hunting. You can also ride some of the bigger animals including mammoths. This game does not fit for younger kids because the game has a lot of bloody and violent scenes. To the rescue! If you're looking for a game with a lot of options and from customizing the building, has a lot of dogs, follows somewhat realistic animal caring and has unique style, then this game might be for you. To the Rescue is all of this. You can upgrade your shelter the way you want it to look, and there's a lot of tons of cute dogs with their own personalities and their own needs. You have to take care of the dogs and try to find good homes for them. Sims 4 Pets. Sims 4 is nowadays a free game to play, but it demands the pet DLC for having pets in the game. The DLC has a lot of different breeds of dogs and cats, and you can customize them the way you like. You can also choose their personalities. Sadly, if you want to play all the animals a game can offer, you need to buy different DLCs because all of the animals are just not in one DLC. For example, Horse Ranch Pack and Cottage Living Pack are different DLCs than Sims Pets, but all of them together bring a lot of joy and gaming hours. Doraemon Story of Seasons. This game is a very adorable farming simulation game. The game offers a nice story and a lot of things to do in your farm. For example, plowing the fields to grow crops, taking care of the animals. You can have a lot of different animals. The graphics are very calm and unique looking. The game is available for Windows and for Nintendo Switch. Big Farm Story. The Big Farm Story is similar to Story of Seasons, a story game with calm and unique style where you take care of your farm. The Big Farm Story is still a bit different because you can also play it in multiplayer. Gameplay consists of growing crops, taking care of animals, catering, crafting, cooking, fishing, log chopping, mining, befriending characters, and fulfilling tasks. You can also design your farmhouse. Very nice game, especially if you want to play with your friends. If you're looking for a game to play with your friends, think about this one. Path of Titans. Path of Titans is the first game on the list which cannot be found on Steam or any other common platforms. Path of Titans is a dinosaur game which came out in 2020 to fill empty holes that the other dinosaur games left behind. In Path of Titans, you can explore, do quests, but you must survive among other dinosaurs who are also players. You can also nest, be part of a herd, and do a lot of other realistic things that just come into your mind. In the end, the main goal is to survive from hatchling to adult. Cat Cave Manager. A game where you keep your own cat cafeteria and build a home for dozens of unique cats. The game is very comfy and has an adorable style. If you just want to put more effort in your cats, you can hire staff to help you to run the cave. You can hire chefs, servers, and even people to take care of the cats. The game has somewhat a story where you just mostly interact with a certain townfolk who will visit your cave from time to time. Fire Farm. This is a very new game and it's a very trending right now when I'm doing this video. It is a favorite game mixed with a farm simulation where you can play it 1 to 4 people. It offers a lot of things to do from farming and crafting to exploring and mining. The game also includes a story quest and missions. The animals you can own are sheep, chickens, cows and rabbits. The animals have so very unique look compared to other games that my heart is just melting. Calico. Calico is another cat cave game, but it's still very different from the Cat Cave Manager. The game style is so different from any other games that you will remember it for a long time. In Calico you rebuild the town's cat cave and fill it with cute and cuddle creatures. You can customize the cave the way you like. You can explore the new biomes and make treasure hunts to collect more animals. Calico is not maybe a long-term game, but it's special because it will bring a lot of joy and will be remembered for its unique style. Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is a game for you if you love challenges and the freedom to design things the way you like. You can manage your zoo, construct detailed habitats, and collect a lot of animals who have personality and needs. Planet Zoo is also a simulation game, just like many other games in this list. Maneater. Here is the first fish game for today's video. But first let me tell you, this game does not fit for younger audience for its bloody, violent content. In Maneater, you are a shark who is for revenge against humans who killed its mother. The game is a lot of more than just the story. You can collect different items to get better stats for your body parts, for example for the fin and teeth. There are tons of other predators and creatures in the water you can kill or get killed by. But keep in mind, this game is not an online game, for example like Path of Titans. Even when the game is unrealistic and more of a game for killing things, it still has a very realistic graphics for the fishes. It made me think, yeah, it would be a pretty boring game if it was only about realistic elements and behavior. So it is a nice mix of unrealistic, smooth and fun killing parts, but with a realistic look and movements. Jurassic Park Evolution. If Planet Zoo is too lame for you and Man-Eater too rough, maybe take a look in the Jurassic Park Evolution games. The game works pretty much like Planet Zoo, decorate your zoo the way you want, and the dinosaurs have personalities and natural instincts and needs. In Jurassic Park, you explore different islands and do quests and challenges. You can breed dinosaurs and modify looks, personality as well as strength and age. Sometimes they come disasters you need to handle, sabotaging, storms, and even angry dinosaurs because the cage does not fit for their needs or it has another reason to be stressed of. Prehistoric Kingdom. Prehistoric Kingdom is a good choice if you're interested in animals, dinosaurs, and zoos. You can create and design habitats such as growing jungles, raising mountains, have rivers, and in general make your shelters to fit correctly for certain living creatures and keep your visitors safe. Even when it has a lot of similarities with Planet Zoo, there are still a lot of differences when it comes to the animals you can keep. This game is well described when you say, if Jurassic Park Evolution and Planet Zoo had a baby, it would be Prehistoric Kingdom. Karia Fables. You are a cat whose job is to defend the cities and civilians from the monsters. Yes, these monsters. Slay monsters for ingredients, plant seeds and tend your crops for provisions and gather materials and ores to craft more powerful weapons. This game is especially perfect for parents who want to play with their young children. But it does not take away the fact, me, 23-year-old adult with no children, enjoyed this game maybe too. Evergreen Valley. Evergreen Valley is again one of these adorable farming games with tons of animals. Choose from 10 different breeds and train your dog companion to help with things like herding, tracking and finding treasures. It was not everything. You can also spend the nights camping, build a tree house, catch and collect bugs, go fishing, get new clothes, cook, take photos and build furniture. So a lot of cozy things to do. In the game there are a lot of different animals and insects from cattle to bees and frogs. This game is also available for Nintendo Switch. The Red Lantern. The Red Lantern is a story-driven survival game where you and your team of 5 sled dogs, lost in wild, must navigate to ever-changing encounters of the Alaskan bush to find your way home. The game starts by choosing from different dogs the 5 you like the most, and when the story goes on, you might end up losing some of them if you make wrong choices. The roads can have good or bad surprises, but that is what makes this game so very interesting. Here was all of the 20 animal game recommends. I could not really explain the games with good details because the video would otherwise end super long. Anyways, we will see in the next video, so bye bye!